Okay. Perhaps the same, both doctor. One day he was visited by a mother who had a very sick child. The child was with fever, very high fever. And then he gave him something, and the child also went to see Amitabha Buddha immediately afterward. So the parents came and, I'll say, make trouble for this bush doctor. The doctor didn't believe it and went back to the house of the child and verified it himself. So he just took a look at the child who lay there stiff and cold, and then he touched him and he said, "What? How do you still blame me? You told me that the child needed some medicine for fever and he was very hot, now he's cold like this." My medicine worked, you still blame me. Okay, and there was another doctor. Perhaps in another place. Let's not make too much bad name for one, okay? Okay, suppose this one is another bush doctor in another province. He always boasted of his ability to cure any kind of sickness. So one day, a very old person came suddenly to his house and asked him, "I thought you always say that you are very good and you are always very able to cure people. So how many patients have you healed already?" And the doctor said, "Whoever comes to me, I just cure him, no problem. Whoever comes, he's cured. He's healed." Yeah. And then the old person frowned his eyebrows together and said, "You have forgotten something." The doctor said, "What?" The old man said, "Last time, you prescribed something for my grandson, and you promised us that take this medicine for 1 year, and then he will be cured. After he took it only for 1 month, he died already. So you have forgotten. Huh? How do you explain this?" So the bush doctor said, you see? He's a very stubborn patient. I told him to take for 1 year, and he took only for 1 month. Why die so quickly, right? It's still 11 more months to come, huh? So, there was another doctor, perhaps somewhere else, okay? Good doctor you can find anywhere, because he was the one and only in that district, so people invited him anywhere. So one day he was invited to come to a person who happened to shoot himself accidentally with an arrow while he was practicing archery, and he shot himself in his own leg. I don't know how they do it, but and then he went to the doctor, and the doctor, okay, the arrow, went deep inside, and half stuck out and half was in the flesh. So the doctor came, took a knife, cut the outside half, and then went home. And the patient said, "Hey, there's another half inside." So the doctor shook his head and said, "No, for this you have to find an internal doctor, I'm only for outside." How you call this? How do you call the doctor who only takes care of the outside things? Yes, I'm only a general doctor. You have to find an internist, huh? Internist, huh? It's cute. You have to go to 2 doctors. Okay, that's another doctor, perhaps somewhere else, okay? Don't know how he prescribed the medicine. But after the patient took it, he went to see St. Peter. He's a Catholic. So he went to visit St. Peter, never returned again. Anyhow, so of course the family members didn't like that, yeah, and then came and sue him. But the doctor came and, bowed to them and pleaded with them, please be considerate and don't make trouble for him, because even though he's a doctor, he's a boss doctor, he doesn't have much money, he can't afford to go to the court and anything like that. Even if they sue him, there's nothing good for them because he don't have enough money to pay them anyhow. So whatever else they can do, just, try their best, but just don't take him to court and make trouble. Okay, so after a while like this, the family members also felt very, softened and felt sorry for the bush doctor. So they say, okay, well, at least you come and carry the dead body to the grave and dig the grave and all that. Then take care of all the funeral service, then it's all right. Then let's call it even. And that's the best already we can do for you. We already feel so much pity for you, so that's okay. Huh? So the doctor said, okay. So on the day of burial, he, his wife, and the son, and the son's wife, carry the coffin, both sides, on the four sides. Carried, because in the old times, they didn't have car. So they carried on their shoulders, 2 persons in the front, 2 persons in the back. So after they walked for a while, and the doctor felt very, very tired. He was old, and skinny. And he said, oh, I tell you what, to be a human being, never ever learn to be a medical person. To be a human being, never learn medicine. So his wife sighed, say, oh, yeah, you learn medicine, you make trouble and suffering for your wife and kids. And the son added one sentence and said, oh my God, his head is very big. And you have the feet, is even better than me. I'm in the front, the head is very heavy. I nearly couldn't walk anymore. And so the daughter-in-law, at last she said, okay, Father, next time you want to heal somebody, please pick a skinny one. Okay, now we go to another one. We don't talk bad about doctors anymore. We talk bad about somebody else. There was a person, in Vietnam or in China, they have a person like priest in the Catholic Church, to go to the funeral service, and read prayers and things like that for the people, to pray for the people. People like that. But this person happened to be illiterate. So he didn't know much about how to write many things. So when he came in, he had to prepare a speech to talk for the dead. And you have to insert the dead people's name in it. Like, so-and-so, Mr. X, Mr. Epsilon have died today, and please, all the hosts of heaven take him. And he has been a good boy, or things like that, yeah? So anyhow, this person was illiterate, and he couldn't write down the name. And the dead person happened to be Mr. Round, Round? Yeah. Mr. I'll say William Round. So he didn't know how to write round. So he said, oh, never mind. He just put a round shape, a zero shape in it, and say, William, he could write. William, he made phonetic for himself, William and round. He put a circle in it, and so on. Because the other formula he already learned by heart, so he didn't have to even know. He learned already. Even if he read the formula, he didn't have to read it. But the name he had to insert it. Just like when you go for initiation, you insert your name in the empty spot. But please don't make a circle if your name happens to be round. And many people in the village knew that this guy was not very well educated. And it happened that this person was William Round. So anyhow, they saw him write the formula with a circle, and they were laughing. So they waited until he went in the bathroom or something, and they just mischievously put a stripe on it? A slash on it. Oh, yes. Put a slash next to the, the circle like this. You know what I mean? No, they do it like this. Like this. So in Vietnam, there are people who make the coconut. They cut the coconut and then put a handle on it and drill the handle in between to get water out with it, yeah, from the bucket, yeah? Like a what in English? A scoop.
Like a big ladle.
Big scoop, huh?
Ladle.
Ladle, huh? Okay. So it looked like a ladle, huh? So when the priest, country priest came back, you know, and he read it. I am today, the 10th of April, 1996. All heaven and earth hear me, bang, bang. There was a good person, namely Mr. William Ladle. Because now it's like a ladle. So people stop him. They couldn't stop laughing because they know what they did. I say, hey, his name is Round, not Ladle. Why you read the wrong name? He say, huh? And who was the cupid that put the handle over here? Okay. You understood, huh? Make sure you don't write a circle and people will put a handle on it.